Hello, YouTube. You know, it's kind of interesting, but getting a loan from a bank has changed so many times over the years. We've got, like, say 11 years ago when I first went in, started doing a lot of banking and things like that. I guess it was further back than that, but we'll just go 11 years anyway. I would go in to my bank, ask for a loan, and they would be able to pull up my loan, or the money that I put into the bank, and they would be able to say, hey, we can get that person a loan without having to do a credit check or anything, and it was usually done right then and there. Like, I'd walk into the bank and say, hey, I need a $1,000 signature loan, no collateral, no nothing on it, and they'd hand me that $1,000 loan. I've done it with $750, I've done it with $3,000, I've done it, with quite a few different amounts, done it that way. Then, enter in this, I guess, big housing crisis that we had, and a lot of people were going into the banks and not having to prove income and not paying back the loans. So that made it harder for us that did pay back the loans, didn't necessarily have the, lots of income or but knew how to manage it so that you could pay back those large amounts. Then, these people that weren't paying back the loans caused a big failure in banking industry, which in turn made it for people like me who kind of walk into the bank, even with collateral, they look at it and they say, well, because you're self-employed, what we need is we need your tax returns, we need your bank statements, we need your wife's, even though she's not on the loan, we need your wife's information so that we can prove that she's paying some of the bills as well. We need your parents' information on both sides, even though one of them is only on the loan. And essentially now, there's so much information that we're giving them that they're processing, that they're even taking collateral down on the loan, looking at everything else and going, no, we don't want to do that, even though there is collateral there. So, it's kind of interesting how we've seen both sides of the skew, or both sides of the scale, where we've had banks just, I guess willy-nilly would be a good phrase, banks willy-nilly giving money out to people without necessarily doing a full check on them. And then now we have banks doing such a check and so much on it that it's hard. So now we've got all this other regulation that's coming in on small businesses, whereas we have to pay all this extra on top of not being able to get the loans or get the money that we need. So in order for my small business of 4 people to get any bigger, I have to spend $2,000 a month on every employee that I hire. Now, I've looked at that, and in order for an employee to do me any good, I have to put them in quite a situation, or whereas they're working harder than me, in order for me to pay for all their insurance and pay for all their health care and pay for all that stuff. So it kind of just behooves me to keep it at this 4 partnership, and unfortunately not grow, even though we've looked at growing, looked at making it larger quite a few times. And sometimes during the summer it gets really, really hard to keep up with all the other contracts that I have, as well as the new people that call in to get more going. basically what I'm trying to say here is, I initially started talking about banks and then moved on to talking about regulations and things. But essentially what I want to get out there is all this. I guess what we need to do is we need to find a middle ground on bank loans. Whereas banks, yes, have the collateral power, yes, have this amount that they're able to take in and take out, but at the same time, they have the ability to give the loans to the people, and the people are able to use it without necessarily, signing off an arm and a leg plus collateral on it. I guess we just need to come up with a way that people are able to get that information out there, that they are trustworthy, and that they are able to pay these loans back. Anyway, I know this is kind of a weird, long rant, but if you do have comments, questions, or want to know any other information about what I kind of just threw out there or vomited onto the screen, please do leave comments down below. Also, give me thumbs up, subscribe, let me know different things that you want to know more information about, or you want to know things about, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Thank you very much, YouTube, and you have a great day.